Hello, today we talk about a movie that is Miracles or Heaven. Christy lives a perfectly normal life attached to the shore along her family. They are very united with her husband and her three daughters. It happened their middle daughter begins to get sick overnight, vomiting every day and with a constant stomach pain, until one day the pain was so unbearable that they had to be hospitalized. No one gave him any answer, and many used it as normal until a specialist was able to detect a very serious and incurable disease. Devastate to everything they can to improve the quality of life of little Anne. Struggles, persist, and strength will be some of the things we will see reflect in this film, inspired by the real story of Christy Beans and his family, opening us the way to believe in miracles. One of the things that I liked very much was the strength shown by Christy. The mother of the girl never gives up, never accepts to be told that it is nothing. She knows that if it were nothing, her daughter would not be suffering that way. She can no longer lead a normal life anywhere. But the dedication given to her daughter by the mother is wonderful. It must be so frustrating that nowhere can they find a cure that she lost faith in everything. Even the God who prayed to her every night. He does not want to think of supernatural beings because she knows that none of that can help her after so long. Bing's family was always very religious, but with all this, they no longer had faith in anything except the little Anne, who was afraid so confused with God because she didn't help her to improve. But then it was accepting what happened to her, and even though she was very ill, she was ready for everything. This is sad, but at the same time, you realize that bailing in the omnipotent being. She herself give herself stretch to accept everything that comes. If she has to die, then she will die and go to a better place where all the pain will end. The sense that the doctor transmits is very cute. Everything he does in the faith until the end for each of his patients. If he cannot improve, then he will fight to make them stay in the hospital much more funny. To approach the history is very helpful. It does not tell us that we should be religious or will be never be better, but he tells us realize that in every action that others do for us, it can be a miracle that is happening to us because miracles are much simple that we can think. After the film is over, we can see image of the real Bean family and how happy they are today. I like that being able to meet them because it makes everything so much more real. This film conveys very nice things. I would recommend it especially to the people who are already parents or have had a sick family member because it will become to them in every exciting way and make them appreciate the action of others much more. I warn you that you will be excited to tears because sometimes like this can happen to anyone. And for me, the teaching of this movie, first of all, is love of a mother will always be on the unconditional, and so does miracle in heaven. Christy moved heaven, sea, and earth to see her her little daughter's life that better, and the sacrifice he does, her family does, every day will be have a great reward. And the other is faith mountains. Whether you dispose it is on God, in a person, in a cause, or in yourself, miracles of heaven will teach you that the attitude to life to overcome difficult will be alive if you have a little faith. If you have faith, you will do everything you want, because if you have God in your heart, you can do everything in the way you want. Because for me, it is all to have God in our heart, and I think that is all. And I recommend you this movie if you didn't see before, because it's very good movie, and I like and I think it is a good opportunity to know how can people feel in some moment, but we don't see how the people can or intend to help us. But it will be a good way to know the feels for the other people in some cases.